Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some Daily Games. Today is July 8th, 2026. It's Wednesday, and we're going to start with Wordle number 1845 first. Okay, let's pick the starting letter. E. Okay. Starting with a vowel. Okay, word starts with vowel. Let's scroll down to the E's, see what we've got. We've got, oh my gosh. Oh, can the screen chill for a sec? Okay, it stops rolling. Eater, that word that I always forget to pronounce. Leaking, elect, elegy, elide, enemy, rect, Esther, evict, eyeing, okay, one enemy. I don't know why, I just felt like enemy sounded fun. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so we have only one E. It's not in the first spot, it's not in the third spot. Maybe it's at the end. Could be something maybe like, I don't know, mange. It's not mange, and I still can't place the E. Oof. Do you get a badge for all yellows the whole time until the end? I don't know. It's not an M. Maybe it starts with an N. M somewhere. And maybe E's here? Or an Ian? No. Okay, wait a minute. I am thinking of a word for, or wait, loom? Would that work? M? Because I was thinking of another word, but I don't think they do that in Wordle. So, lumen is a word, I think. Try it. It's not. Okay, wow, the E's are literally everywhere. So it's definitely EM something. Okay, so it could be demon. No, I think, oh, yeah, because it's not lemon, so demon? Oh, dang it! It was the devil! The devil did this. Ah, dang it. I feel like I should have gotten a 3. It's kind of annoying. I didn't see demon at all. I got excited about lumen, to be honest. Okay. What actually is in lumen? Is it like it's like a science thing? Well, I mean, I don't know. Oh yeah, well, kind of scientific term. The cavity of a tubular organelle part, the lumen of a blood vessel, right? That's where I learned. Okay. Or the bore of a tube, as of a hollow needle or catheter, a unit of luminous flux equal to the light emitted in a unit solid angle by a uniform point source of 1 candle intensity. So it's also a unit for like light, cavity in your body, the bore of a tube. So a lot of scientific words coming from lumen. Which I wonder the origin. Is it like Latin or something? Lumen. I don't know where it's come from. Does it say anything? Word history, maybe that's right. Etymology brought from Latin lumen. Lumen, light, source of light, opening to light and light, aperture of any kind. So an opening, light and light, etc. So that's what it is. So I was right. It was Latin. Okay. Let's check out the today's answer is demon, which I thought that they done before, or am I wrong about that? No, demon is brand new. Okay. Damn devil. Okay, what about devil? Now they make it think. Okay, devil is 2024. Now demon is 2026. Okay. Well, they should have done that one 6-6, right? 6-6-26, 6-2-26. But well, that's okay. That's my idea. You can take that for well, next year maybe, and redo that, right? Okay. And I started with enemy. Well, enemy, and then it started with enemy and ending in demon. That's kind of poetic, I think. Okay, enemy. Pretty good. 14. So we only had what? Demon, denim, lemon, lumen, mange, mance. I was thinking mange as well. Maven, ment, melon, mince, minor, ramen. Ooh, venom and women. Okay. And I did mange. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Narrow it down to 4. There was demon, lemon, lumen, and women. Oh, I didn't see women either. Oh, wow. But lumen, I think, yes, it did. Sorry. Give it, yeah. There's only 1 left. I mean, well, before that, we had 4, which I thought there was only 1 probable answer, but I didn't see that there were others as well. I didn't think of lemon. Didn't think of demon. Definitely didn't think of women. So yeah, at 4, I had to get lumen to get that right. So then down to 1, only 1 possibility, which is demon, because there's no L, and there's the E is only in that second spot now. So the E was all over the place. The M and the N too. It was so much of jumping around. Even this was like jumping around, but placing it sort of for the most, except for the E, and then finally getting the answer in the first go. So it was it's a very busy grid, I have to say. Like, look at this, but it's kind of nice to look at that. It's like a cross or like a flower with a little the middle of the flower. I don't know what you call that bit, but yeah, kind of looks like a flower rising from the bush. Very interesting graphic today. All right, let's move on to connections. We are playing number 1123. Today's 16 words, we've got drift, plane, wax, plot, pluck, cards, shave, thread, great, pick, worship, tap, lords, strum, theme, and sliver. Well, sliver is just a small piece of something, right? It ends in liver, so that's a That's an organ. One letter away from Oliver. It's musical. Okay. Strum, pick, pluck, and ooh. These are like string instrument movements, but I don't know what would thread be one of those, or maybe because tap is one more like shape. Sliver would be, I don't know, but okay, leave that for now. That'd be great. Lords, why is Lords? Lords? Does it sound like anything? Lords. Lots of no. Worship. So like a godly thing. And then why are there cards? Why are there cards? Lords a leaping. So that's probably some Christmas, but there are no cards in that song. What is going on? Something you can refer to. Oh wait, I know. House of Cards, House of Lords, House of Wax, House of Worship. Aha, the House of. Okay. Um. Hmm. Plot. Plot. Okay. Thread. Thread. Like. What theme? Theme. Plot. Okay. Hmm. Those I could see as meaning similar things, but what would the rest be? Plain. Shaved eyes, shaved head. Shave ends in have. Sorry for the yawn. Oof. Plot, lot, rift, drift. Pluck, pick, strum, something. I think the guitar thing is definitely going to be one of the groups. But I don't know what the others are, though. Tap. Tap to pay. Tap, faucet. That could be a red herring, maybe, but I don't know. Graveyard, plot of land. Thread your eyebrows. Theme. Them. Sliver. It's like silver. Is it anagram? Shave. Is that an anagram? Oh, I wish I knew what the guitar one was. Then what's the other one? Oh my god, thread. Tread. It's kind of annoying. It's pluck, pick, strum. I'm in my pain. Okay. I think plain theme. Oh, or tap. I guess you could tap against your guitar, but yeah, I mean, sliver. I don't think so. No more plot theme or plain. And then you can shred on a guitar. You can shred on like the guitar. Don't know if you can shave though. But I guess I'm thinking. I don't think drift thread. I'm not sure, but maybe a great shave thread. Tap perhaps. A close shave. Close. Thread is something very thin. Very going. Great. Great. Anagram to another word. Thread could be Darth. I don't know. Plain could be panel. Anyway. But what else? I mean, there's this. I don't know. See anything else that could. So reach. Plain. So let's try tap for the guitar. I have no idea. Oh! Tap was for the guitar. What? That's wild. Okay. I was thinking about like anagrams, but I don't see what the common denominator would be. That doesn't make sense to me. Drift away, drift for the plot of land, plot, a plan, a plot. I suppose plot, thread, theme, maybe drift could mean like some kind of message. I don't know. Oh, a motif. Wow. Okay. Oh wow. So it was kind of like, I mean, yeah, like a deeper, a connecting theme to it. Yeah. But this one, Great Plain Shave in Sliver. I mean, this is the yellow. Is it like something to do with like carpentry or something? Oh, cut into thin. Why did I say thin? Why did I say it like that? Cut into thin pieces. I meant to say. Okay, wow, a reverse rainbow. I have not had that one in ages. I forgot what a reverse rainbow even looked like. None of the colors, but wow, that's the badge, eh? Oh, forgot about that. Whoa. Okay, so let's go through these one by one. The purple one, House of Cards. There's a TV series about that, but it's also like you can make a house out of cards. You can just use the card, a pack of plain cards, 752 deck, and you just sort of arrange them so that there are different levels, and you can make a house. It's not easy at all to do, but people do like to learn that kind of trick. And then House of Lords is what is it, like Parliament in the UK or something? House of Lords. Okay, okay, wait, this is so big. I'm just gonna zoom it out a little bit. Okay. The House of Lords is the only upper house of any bicameral parliament in the world to be larger than its lower house. I don't know what that means, but it's a political thing. House of Wax. There was a movie about it, a horror movie about it. There was an original one, and then there was a remake that starred Paris Hilton. I think Chad Michael Murray from One Tree Hill fame. I think that was it. Is that what I'm thinking of? There's probably an like original house like Wax. See, that's 1953. Never watched that one. 2005. I watched a little bit of it. Yeah. Jared Padalecki. Whoa. Okay. John Abrams. I don't know that guy. The person. Wow, Elisha Cuthbert. Is that what you're saying? Alicia, maybe. Alicia Cuthbert. That makes more sense. Wow, I haven't seen those faces in a long time. But they were popular back in the 2000s, definitely. Guitar playing techniques, pick, pluck, strum. Those were all the ones I knew. I didn't think about like tap. I guess you can like tap on your guitar, right? I suppose that's what I'm envisioning. Like tap, like a sort of a percussion-y kind of thing. Maybe. I don't know. Motif. I knew definitely plot and theme. But I was thinking of the word thread, like there's a common thread, right? So that's what I was thinking of, but I was like, I don't know if that fits plot and theme. So that's why I didn't feel confident. And then drift, I was even less confident about that. But then I remember that, sometimes people say, do you catch my drift? And I was like, oh, maybe like that means something like a common connection or something like that. So this is my first time knowing that it means motif as well. Okay, this is also looking very large. I'm gonna zoom out here. Drift. Something driven, blah 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 blah. To drag something along. Okay. I'll just go there. Okay, a general underlying design or tendency, the underlying meaning, import, purport of what is spoken or written, so that the drift of conversation, right? I say that's why people say you catch my drift. So that is like a message, underlying meaning, right? Okay, so yeah, so thankfully I remember that phrase. And I cut the thin pieces. I knew that you can like grate cheese, shave, of course, right? Shaved ice. And plain makes sense because of there's a carpentry tool called a plane. So I guess using that as a verb also makes sense, but I didn't know that. And sliver, I only know that as a noun. I didn't know that it could also mean a verb to cut in thin pieces. I know that a sliver is a thin piece, but I didn't know that the verb of how you make slivers is to sliver. I didn't know that. So yeah. I'm glad I didn't go for the ridiculous theme of trying to see like anagrams, because that's what I was going for. But thankfully I realized that didn't make any sense at all. So I went with the motif one first, and then that at least left the other group. And it's funny, I get reverse rainbows when I'm not even thinking about what categories they are, and I just solve them according to what I think is easier or difficult for me. And it worked out today just to be reversed. So that's just very lucky. Very lucky, that's all. Whew. All right, let's move on to today's bonus game. We're back on the Thinky Dailies. What are we on right now? Number 26. Okay, locked in. Irregular Sudoku. Okay. 3 puzzle piece ones would be kind of tough by Jin Huan. Okay, I'm hoping that I can solve this good time. 15 minutes to do that. Okay. Our hero peers over at the cupboard door, from which sounds of discomfort can be heard. Has the lockmaker locked themselves in? Why is lawmaker such a goof? Why would you lock yourself in like this? It's just very silly to me. Okay. Instead of regular Sudoku, a random Sudoku that introduces unusual shaped regions, that's true. But every sound on the grid with the numbers 1 from 1 to 6, blah, blah, blah. So we know that, but it gets more difficult because you only have one of each digit in each region here. I mean, like, you've only got a few numbers, so very few of them. So it's quite a challenge. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, we got 3 and 4 here. And then we know 1 can't be here, so 1 is either here or here. Then, okay, hold on, I think from this one we can rule out some stuff. 2 is not here. 5 is not here. 6. Okay, well, 6 is definitely not this whole column, so 6 has to be here. Okay. And then we've got 5, which we don't. Okay. 5 could be here or here. 2 could be here or here. 1 is here or here. Okay. Leave that for now. Then we've got more 6s. Can we do anything with that? Harder. Let me see what I can do. Okay. 1 is here. It's here. Wait. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. Well, this definitely can't be the 6. Please. Oh, right. Forgot. This can't be the 2 at all. Just here, so. This definitely is very tricky. Okay. 2. Oof. I wish you could make notes like in a regular Sudoku. You can make notes about what you think it's going to be. Or could I do that with like right clicking? No, I can't do that. That's it. I can't leave notes. I wish I could, because then I could try to visualize like what I know definitely can't be this and that. And that helps me to narrow it down. It's tough. My brain is kind of like low battery, so I'll get it. 2, 5. It's definitely. It's there. This feels like a good one to think of, but I don't know. Okay, 5 can't be here. Well, hold on, let me think about this. Okay, wait. If this is this last column, and this has to be 1, 2, and 5, therefore, this can't be 1, 2, or 5, right? So one of these has to be the 4. The 4 is here. So I'm gonna put the 4 here, and then the 3 is already in here. So this has to be the 3. I think that's right, because this is gonna be 1, 2, and 5. Because that's the remaining digits for this one. So I think that's correct, that logic sound. Okay, and now for the 4s. This whole thing is not going to be the 4, so the 4 is either, well, the 4 can't be here, so that means the 4 for this region must be here. Okay. And seeing as the 4 is not here, not here, so the 4 must be here. Let's do about this, okay. 4s are getting close. We're getting close to the 4s. 4, okay, 4 is the other one of these. I don't know which one yet. And then this 4, don't know this one either. Okay. Okay, so we've got 1, well, 2 is different numbers. So 1, 2, and 5. This can't be the 1. And this can't be the 1, so this must be the 1. Okay. Right, because we know that this one has 1 already. Okay. So there's 2 and 5. This can't be the 2, so this must be the 5. And this must be the 2. Okay. 1, okay, 1. And then we now need, this has to be the 2. And this would be the 5, right, because we ruled out that 2. 2 and 2 is here, so this must be the 2. Okay. Making good progress, I like that. Okay. 2 and 2. So this is the 2. Don't know which one. Okay. Okay. For this row, we still need 1, 3, and 5. 5 is not here. Okay. It's 1 and 3, but I don't know where. What about the 1 though? What's here? So this one is 3 and 6. Ooh, okay. Well, when I think about this region, 3 is definitely not here. 3 is not here. So 3 is either here or here. But anyway, it will be on this row. So if this row has a 3, so this can't be a 3 then, right? So I think this has to be a 3. I think that's right. Hopefully that's correct. This is the 6. Then that would make this the 3. If that's right. I hope that is right. Oh boy, okay. And then we still need 1 and 2. So 2 is already here. So if I wish I could check so I can see my progress if it's correct. Okay, 2 and 2 is not here, so this has to be the 2. And then okay. Oh wait, hold on a minute here. We've already got 3 here, so whoa, 1 second. Can I undo? Okay, so I think this was this the one that was. Oh, hold on. Did I put the 2 there? Yeah. Okay. So I think enough 3. This is not. I didn't like it because when I put the logic, it didn't seem to match. And I thought like, okay, 3 and 6. Because I felt like if the 3 has to be here, wouldn't the 3? I mean, that's what I feel like makes sense, right? Like if the 3 is here, and the 3 is going to be what ones? These spots. If 3 is here, this can be 3. 3 is here. No? Like, is that not how that would work? Well, I'm getting confused here. Okay. Either way, okay, we know that this is not going to be. So the 3 is going to be one of here. So then this must be the 3. I think that's that. Okay, this being 3, we'd have 1, 2, and 5. The 2 is. The 2 is. Okay, hold on. 2, 2. And this is Jason. This must be the 2. Okay, that's correct. And these two being the 2, so this has to be the 2. Okay. And let's see. We still need 1, 3, and 4, I believe. So 3 and 4 is here, so this has to be the 4. That should be the way. And the 1 is here, so this has to be the way. Okay. And then 1. So this must be 2. Then this would make it 1. And this must be 5. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 5. So 3 and 6. I don't know. Okay, hold on. 3 is up here, so this has to be the 3. Okay. 3 and 5 has to be 3. This is 6. This is 3. Looks like this is the 6. This is the 6. Okay. 1, 3, and 4. So 3. Oh, did it! Took way longer, but I mean, at least I could solve it. It's solvable. Puzzle solved. A flustered lock maker, along with many brooms and buckets, spills out onto the floor. Okay, whew, 8 minutes 19 seconds. I don't know if we have time for the next puzzle, but let's just take a look. Ooh, it's a visual riddle. I mean, I guess I either get it or I don't, right? Okay. Let's just try it. Key clue. Puzzle 27, visual riddle by David Staffel. Okay. The lock maker, remaining ever evasive about the solvers, reluctantly agrees to offer a tiny clue if the questions will stop. Okay. So now we're looking for hidden clues in the puzzle. I think reconnecting. Okay, so yeah, these are the hints. Okay. So we do see the shapes of the keys in here. this shape is 1. This, oh my god, this shape. L equals this? Yes. And then this equals 3. Bro, what the heck? I'm looking for a word, maybe? Can I just try a lock? That wouldn't be the answer, but that's kind of funny. Hey, worth a try. Worth a try. Okay. P clue. So L looks like this. L 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Okay, well, let's just see what if any of these shapes match. Something with a triangular bit at the top. Okay, and then hexagon. This is not it. This is not a triangle. This is triangle. Okay. Or is it? No, it's not. So what is the meaning of L equals this? Because they don't seem to be any keys that look like that. So that's what I'm confused with. Or maybe I just have to ignore that one. I don't know. Okay. But what do the numbers mean then? Numbers mean a word? There's this shape. Or do these locks sort of spell something like a word if we put them together? I don't see it yet. Okay, never mind. I guess I could try the numbers. So this shape. The triangular type shapes is 2. And then the squarey shapes, like I guess this one is a 3, and then the round shapes are 1. So triangle would be 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. That's the first key. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So then hexagon, don't see any. Oh, there's an L in there. I don't know what that does. Triangle. No, see it. I don't know. Okay, I'll use the hints. I'm stuck. Okay. Alright. If the top key represents L, then maybe the other keys also represent letters. Why would this represent L? If the cutout notches represent numbers, how do the notches on the top key correspond to L? The cutout notches represent numbers. I don't understand what they're asking for. Oh, like this is one curve, well, one side, 2 sides, 3 sides. So then hexagon must be 4 sides. Okay. Wait, what does it all mean? What does it all? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Wait, maybe L is like the total number of sides or something like that. Could be. Because we had what? 2, 1, 2, 1. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 3, 6. But L is not a 6. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L. L is 12 though. That's a 6. Well, that's like 2. Are we saying like times 2? Or that like I mean that's like double. So I don't know if that helps anything. Okay, wait. But this first segment of 30 minutes is almost up, so I'm gonna record a second segment. So we're gonna get a slightly longer video so that I can finish this visual riddle because it's bugging me and I want to get it. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, y'all, I am back. Said 1 second. I'm sure it seems like 1 second to you. Okay, so I was thinking again about these numbers. I calculated. I was thinking about 2, 1, 2, 1 here, but actually this is 2, 3, and then there's a 4, and this is 2. If I'm right about this, the sides of it, right? Okay, so that would actually add up to 2 and 2 is 4, 4 and 3 is 7, 7 and 4 is 11. But L, as I said, it's 12. So why would that be like 11 and then there's 12 there? I don't know, but I'm writing it down. L is the 12th letter of the alphabet, but the number here is 11. Okay. And then this one is 2, 1, 2, 1. So that would be 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 4. Well, 3 plus 3 is 6. Wait, A, B, C, D, F. So F is 6. But G is 7. So we're saying 1. So maybe G? G? 7? 6 on that first key? Okay. Maybe it spells out a word something. I don't know why it's upside down like that. Is there a meaning to doing this? I don't know. Maybe not. The hexagon is 4, so 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 3, 13, 13 plus 4 is 17, okay. 17, so let's try to see what the letter is, 18, maybe. No, that's not S, right? So it'll be like, P, maybe? Or Q? Okay. A, B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. Oh, it's R. I think R is 18. Okay. Try that on. I'll try it on right down. And then this one is 1, 1, which is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay. A, B, C, D. So E is 5. I think it's that. Then the last one would be 1 plus 2 plus 3. 3. A, B, C, D. I don't know. Gred? That was Gred. Gred? That doesn't mean anything. If we're thinking letters. Oh my gosh, probably it's wrong. Okay, hold on. Do you think that seemed to add up quite right? Exactly, that's right. Curious. Yeah, curious, eh, David? Other than the notches, are there other differences between the keys? Besides the notches. Well, one is facing up, one is facing down. Okay, so there's probably a meaning to that, right? Maybe one. Oh, but I don't know. What is that? One of the keys is something different to the others. What's that? It might help the numbers add up correctly. One of the keys is something different from the others. What could that be? The keys. Oh, okay, I see it. There's this square thing. Okay. What do the numbers actually represent? It's not just the shape, but the number of the sides. Okay, so the circle has what? 0 sides, I guess. The square has 4. Or do we consider circles as 1? Right. Maybe circle is 1 side if you count it all together. Maybe. And then that would mean the last one, which I thought was a 3. Sweet. So where's 4? 3 plus 4 is 7. 1. A, B, C, D. Greg? Greg? Oh, wow. So it is Greg. Okay. You said, wait. Isn't that the book borrower's name? Is it? I don't remember. Oh, wait. I think they mentioned it at some point. I forgot. To be honest, I know that the stories are supposed to be important, but I truly, whatever I've read, it just goes out the other ears and I forget. So yeah, I think that was great. So 11 minutes, 2 seconds. I need a lot of hints, but at least I was on the right path in some way. I was trying to add them up, and I think if we count the notches inside, like the circles as 1 side, like the whole thing, then yes, I guess L does mean that, because this is 11 plus 1, that'd be 12, and then this was R, which is 17 plus 1 here would be 18. That's R, and then E is this is 4, and then you add 1 becomes 5. That's the E. And then this one is actually 3 at first, but then you plus the square, which is 4 sides, then it becomes 7. 7 is G in the alphabet. So there we go. Greg. Okay. Because this one was this one was a 6, and you add this one becomes 7. So G-R-E-G. Yeah. Okay, so that means it doesn't matter that the keys are upside down or right side up. It doesn't matter. It is more the circles inside, which I didn't think that also counted. I did not notice that there was a square in this one. So yeah. My bad, but I did get in the end. Oh, tiring. Okay, I'll leave links in the description to puzzle 26 and puzzle 27 for you to try it yourself. Okay, let's take a look at the comments real quickly. All right, Rob says, you noticed Arsenio Hall, John Oliver, and Dave Letterman as last night TV show host, but because you had already used Stephen Colbert for the purple category, you avoided falling for the rainbow herring like I did. Ah, right. I mean, I thought about that, but I mean, I didn't know that Arsenio Hall was a late night show. I knew he was like a TV host. I didn't know he was like specifically like late night. So I don't know why my brain didn't remember that. So I sort of saw it, but I wasn't too interested in going for that. I wanted to try something else first. And yeah, the Sesame Street one won out. You know. Nice reason did slant and sling. Awesome. I mean, when you start with slant, sling is great, right? Yeah, with slant only leaving 4 possibilities, any of which would guarantee a 3, I simply shot for my first instinct. Very lucky. Indeed. Because I'd otherwise be slinking away in shame. Yeah. Ageism isn't on the valid solution list probably because it's more commonly spelled as ageism with an E. And that's true as well. I didn't think about that. Unless I'm missing a definition, which happens often. No, you're right. I think you're right. Because it's mostly spelled as Ageism. But I have seen it spelled Ageism, but I don't know which English that is. Yeah. It's just a less common spelling. It didn't say whether it's British or American English that goes with it, but it seems like, yeah, it is a way to spell, but it's just less common. But I suppose, like in Scrabble, you could probably play it and it could be fine, I think. Average 3.8 kill 2%, yep, very low fail rate. A very average difficulty with a few minor pitfalls. Swing, slink, fling, and slung. Nothing too special, indeed. And yes, you have mastered the art of analyzing patterns in calculus. Woohoo! Yay! Yay me! I mean, after like, what, half a year? I did it. I did it, calculus. Okay, Edward, you did Tread, Scion, Shiny, and Slink. Ooh, quite a journey there after Scion, right? Going here, going to try to place the I and the N, wondering what to go for. But you said with 7 words left, I missed 4 of them. Am I happy with the 4 guess off? No. Considering I deserved a 6, I'll take it. Right. Could have been worse, right? So it's a decent song. Duchess difficulty 4 out of 5. If I didn't try to find all 4 categories before entering anything, I definitely would have fallen for the talk show host Rainbow Red Herring, Colbert, Paul, Letterman, and Oliver. You already had Colbert in the Sesame Street connection before telling the idea. Ah, that's true. Yeah, okay, you know what? So you and Rob are right. I already was thinking about that. But I feel like I did see, I mean, before I put in Sesame Street, I think in my brain, I don't know if I said it out loud, but I definitely did. When I read it, I was like, oh, Colbert. Then, after that, I didn't want to think about too much and then just go for the Sesame Street. You said, I saw that and I thought there was no way they could take 4 connections out of those names. That was the top mistake, coming in at 22%. That is whopping. There were also a lot of guesses trying other versions of names in that category, of course. I had a streak of 5 consecutive reverse rainbows snapped by switching yellow and green. Ooh, that's painful. I thought the rooms and clue would be green because that's trivia. But they're also, what was that now? Oh yeah, just rooms, right. A wordplay and fill in the blank connection in the same puzzle? Hey, I'm not complaining, but I was taken by surprise. Exactly. It's not common that they do it, but when is why not really played by the so-called unspoken rules of connections and really followed what we think is supposed to happen? I mean, she creates the game. She's gonna sometimes do twisty things you don't expect, right? Thinky Dailies testing a new model. I finished. That's all I'll say. And that's all we need to know. You did it. Information has a price. This may have been your easiest puzzle, since every self-protecting region needs to be visited once entering. There was never even a decision as to which direction to take. Really, I was a bit slow on that one, but I got it in the end. Right. You comment on the island brains not being good for the roadrunner. Yeah, I've heard that birds eat rocks to aid in breaking down the food, right? Wait, is that real? What? Okay, wait. I don't know that one. No. Once the stones become too smooth to grind, eventually they vault them up and swallow fresh ones. Ew, ew. I didn't know that, but I do know that now. When you think about rocks, I'm thinking of. I mean, do y'all remember that old story about what was that? Something about the bird and the fox, and they were trying to get food. I don't remember the story, but something like the bird used stones, putting in a bottle, and then was it the water or something? It displaced the water, and then you could. I don't know. Something. There was a fable about that. Anyway, bird and stones and or whatever. Okay, well, I'll check Aesop's fable, bird. Yeah, water or something like that. That the crow in the picture. That's the one. Okay. I don't know why I thought about a fox, but there's no fox here. But yeah, it's one of Aesop's fables. Observation of court behavior. They know that they're really smart and they got a goal here, and I think it's something like yeah. Well, okay, the bird jumps in pebbles one by one to the water rises to the top of the pitcher and then allowing it to drink. So that's like really smart. So because they couldn't push it over, it's too small to push the pitcher. Anyway, all I want to say is that hearing about the iron bird scene and eating rocks. I know the crow is not eating the rock, but it's using the rock as a tool. Anyway, which in a sense, as you said, the rocks aid in breaking down the food is also a tool. It's just not the way that I knew or realized that they could do that. So that's incredible trivia. Thanks for sharing. It's a bit scary to think of them throwing up rocks, kind of gross, but I'll try not to focus too much on it. Clara did 120 on the new model, really good, and that information is priced even better, 33 seconds. He said, it's too hot today for me to think of a comment. That's okay. Yes, I read of the weather it's getting pretty bad in Europe, in the UK, in France, etc. I hope, Clara, of course, I know you're trying to do your best to keep cool, but I hope that you're doing okay, and everybody else, wherever you are, that's really hot. I hope that y'all are taking care of yourselves. It is warm here too in Malaysia, but it's not that bad. I want to say. I mean, I feel like it's not that bad. So I do definitely feel bad for those of you in Europe or in the West who are doing much worse, unprecedented heat waves. And the buildings. I know I've heard the buildings aren't really meant to like dispel heat. I don't know if that's the word, but to get rid of heat. But a lot of it traps heat because usually used to keep warm during winter, etc. So, and you guys don't really do AC all that much, whereas we are AC wild here, So I'm really happy that y'all taking care of yourselves. But yeah, all right. This has been a very long video. You can watch it at 2x speed, or just jump to the bits that you definitely like to watch or see the results for. But all right. Let me know for today's Wordle connections and Thinky Dailies. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone.